everyone, this is Beautiffied, aka Tiffany Shyla, and welcome to Tiffmas. Today's episode is going to be 10 things that you can do to get into the holiday spirit. Um, and guys, these are just a few examples I'm going to give you because I know that it has been very hard to get into the holiday spirit as of lately. Like some holidays haven't even been feeling like holidays and some more stuff. So, this is what I would do to get into the holiday spirit. So, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, so up first is going to be decorating. What better way to get into the holiday spirit than decorating your place? Like you can decorate doing your tree, putting your tree up, get some fire ornaments, whether it be funny, whether it be cute, sentimental. You can decorate your kitchen with some nice, the towels that go on the stove, some cute mitts, a cute apron, just decorating your place with all these holiday lights and decorations, decor. That kind of brings me up a little bit because it starts to feel a little bit more like Christmas when I do that. And honestly, I cannot wait to get mine done this year. So, number two is going to be watching a holiday movie. Some holiday movies that I enjoy watching with my family is going to be like Home Alone, any of them. My nephew loves Home Alone, and that's one of my boyfriend's favorite movies. I like This Christmas. You can watch Elf, different holiday movies to just bring that holiday spirit up. With some popcorn, obviously, or you can do cookies, whatever you want to do. Cookies and ice cream works too. The third thing that we're gonna do is playing holiday music. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love me a good holiday soundtrack like Mariah Carey, Destiny's Child, things like that, like where they remix all of the classic holiday songs. That's my favorite to listen to, and I would blast that throughout any week in December because it just automatically gets your mood up and puts you in the holiday spirit, in my personal opinion. And I know that last year I wasn't really in the holiday spirit, and neither was any of my family. And one thing that my mom did to bring us all into that holiday spirit was to play that holiday music. So hopefully that'll be good to get your spirits up and in the mood for Christmas time too. Number four is going to be to do like a drive through. In different neighborhoods, you can do it, or you can actually find them. Some places have like a whole place dedicated to it, but Christmas lights. I love, ever since I was a little girl, my mom used to take me and my siblings to go Christmas lights watching, whether we walked there, we drove there. I remember when we were living in New York, there was this one house that every single year they would do Christmas lights, and it was so gorgeous. The whole house, we were able to go into the house, and I don't know if anybody lived there or not. I'm assuming not because I just couldn't imagine wanting all these strangers in your home, but maybe like back then was a different time. But the whole house, from the living room to the kitchen, outside, everything was filled with Christmas lights. And people just used to come, walk through, take pictures with the lights with their families, view the lights with their families, things like that. And that has been a tradition that I pretty much kept through my adulthood. Like to this day, I still want to drive around and watch Christmas lights. And I've actually taken my nephews to do the same thing since they're children. I kind of continue that tradition with my sisters. So Christmas lights drive through is super duper fun, and I don't think it will ever get old, at least not to me. Number five is going to be Christmas shopping or wrapping Christmas presents. My boyfriend really enjoys this. I do too. I'm not sure that it puts me too much in the Christmas spirit, but it does help a little bit when you're buying things for others because, of course, Christmas is the season for giving to each other, to one another. So Buying Christmas presents. I think that wrapping the Christmas presents kind of makes me more in the holiday spirit versus buying them. And I don't know if it's because I like gifts myself, but I just enjoy wrapping it better than I like buying them. Mainly because I just never really know what to get somebody. So that could be it. But I just hope that it'll be a good gift. But when I'm wrapping it, it makes it seem like a surprise. And people get excited for surprises during the holidays. So therefore, I like wrapping the presents. Number 6 is going to be wearing Christmas pajamas. Now, as you guys will see in the following videos for Tiffmas, I am I love Christmas pajamas, and that's actually something that my mom every single year as well. Since I was little, my mom would always buy me and my siblings Christmas pajamas, like whether that be a new robe. She usually buys us a new robe every single year, or she'll buy like Christmas pants and gift it to us. Now she's continued that tradition by gifting like my boyfriend or my brother-in-law with the Christmas PJs or like a robe, but that is our thing. I love Christmas pajamas, and if you stay tuned this month, I will be having a surprise for you guys. But definitely wearing Christmas pajamas around the house could get you into the holiday spirit. So number 7 is going to be buying holiday candles and having holiday scents. Just like the fall video I showed you guys last month with all of my fall recommendations, I think it was last month or the month before that, I do have those winter scents that I like. Now, mine isn't going to be the typical winter scent because I don't really like the smell of pine, and I really don't like that cinnamon smell, but I do love like the warm scents like vanilla bean and things like that. But just like certain smells I don't really care for, but I do like the holiday scents, and I don't like peppermint either, but I know that that's something that a lot of people like too. Like I said, the vanilla bean. I love when they have like the hot cocoa smell, so good. But that is another thing to get you into the holiday spirit, is buying like holiday candles and scents. Number 8 is to host a holiday party, and obviously that is going to get you in the mood. I did that one year with our apartment housewarming. It was like 3 years ago or whatever, and we hosted a housewarming party slash ugly Christmas sweater party, and it was so much fun, guys. There were like all these holiday treats that I was able to find online on Pinterest, a lot of holiday drinks. The decor was so nice. We even had matching Mike Tyson sweaters, like, but they were Christmas themed. So cute and hilarious. What else? Yeah, just everything was just so Christmassy. And then we got to obviously fellowship with our friends. And what better way to get into that holiday spirit than to be around the ones that you love? Like, that's what the holidays are all about. So, therefore, a holiday party is a great way to kick off getting into the holiday spirit. Number 9 for me is going to be giving back to my community. And that is something that, I try to do year round if I can, or I should say when I can. But during the holidays, I try to give a little bit more, whether that be to like somebody that's less fortunate that I see on the street or whatever. It's freezing cold outside, so things like that, or whether I volunteer my services to help a family out, buying gifts for the kids and things like that, or even like buying gifts for the actual parents. My mom and I would do that in the past. She would try to like adopt a family to give gifts to, and we would help out with picking the gifts and things like that. Also, you can volunteer your services by passing out holiday meals for less fortunate people. That's also a really good way to give back to your community. There are several things that you can do, giving socks, blankets, several things that you can do to give back to your community during the holidays. And to be honest, that has to be one of my most favorite things to do during the holidays is, seeing the looks on people's faces when you're giving back to your community. Like, there's no better feeling, honestly, and it warms my heart every single time. And last but not least, number 10 is going to be making holiday desserts, whether that be cookies, s'mores, hot cocoa. I love it all. Like, every year since my nephew has been, well, the oldest one, my oldest nephew has been, you know, a part of our lives. I sit there and I make cookies with him. I make cookies from scratch. Sometimes they're not from scratch, but it's very rare. I try to make the cookies from scratch, and we do cookie cutting with a whole bunch of different objects, whether that be like a Santa Claus cookie cutter or a reindeer or a jingle bell or a mistletoe. There's so many different cookie cutters that we use, and then we decorate the cookies. It gets a real messy, guys, but it is so fun. And again, it's a way for you to get into that holiday spirit because you're going to spend time with your family members, or you can do it with your friends if that's what you want to do as an activity at your holiday party. But yeah, that's one thing you can do is baking cookies, decorating cookies. You can do gingerbread houses. You can make hot cocoa. There are many different ways to make hot cocoa too. You'd be surprised. Some people have hot cocoa bars, and I think that's really cute. And that's also a good idea for a holiday party too, if you're interested in that. And I love s'mores. I could eat s'mores year round, but I love s'mores in the wintertime. Like, I love it any time because I just love them. But I'm just saying, in the wintertime, they make it especially special because you're sitting around a fire pit most times, and it just gives you that holiday feel because it's usually cold AF outside. So you do want to be warmed up by that heat. And then when you make the s'mores, it just puts you in that holiday mood. So yeah, those were my 10 things that I would do to get into the holiday spirit. And hopefully that helps you guys with doing the same because, guys, the holidays are right around the corner. Can't you tell? Welcome to my Tiffmas. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like, all of that good stuff. See you guys on my next video. Bye.